Okay. I know I enjoyed that little forward facing, but sorry. I mean, once in a while I'll do it for 5 minutes again. I turned off my fan, so this is kind of a test. It's so quiet. I keep that fan on. It's just a big, cheap Walmart, round fan. Then I have two actually. um, but I keep it on. I get hot, but I keep it on all winter long because of the white noise. Right now it's freaky in here to me. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quiet. I'm used to that noise. My husband hates the white noise. So what I am going to do is what I try to do is um, I just went through some of the jewelry just peripherally that I have that needs to be listed. I was A, looking for the watch that sold that I can't find. Didn't find it. And B, Darcy, I was trying to find those rings. I didn't find those either. I mean, I spent probably 45 minutes. Anyways, TB continued. So I pulled things that I hope to list. Oh, one of you guys was asking me. I said I got a fake Tiffany. You said, how did I know? I mean, I've been through this before, but this is the one that I am pretty sure is fake. I forget why I thought that. Oh, for one thing, the 925 is in the. This was attached, so and when I cleaned it, it left this. Do you see the like weirdness on it? It's so quiet and it's so warm. I won't go that long, and I haven't eaten. Story of my life. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure this is just all fake Tiffany. This I'll do what sold. I only have two items here that sold. More sold, but I didn't think about like, oh, let me pull them aside and tell you what sold. Just these two little guys have been for sale forever. Little iridescent Mises, very cute. They sold for $10 for the pair. This I took an offer of. God, I hope I don't need to clean it. Well, no, that might just be some wear. I took an offer for 100. A man is buying it for his wife. It's a Kenneth J. Lane. Had it for a while. Had it for 150 OBO. I think I sent him an offer of like 111 and he countered at 100 or something. And so I was like, yeah, that's fine. And he's buying it for his wife, which I think is sweet. And this ring, it's not gold, and we've been here before with it. It's either an M or a W, like a maker. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. It's so quiet in here, I can't. Wait, hold on. Oh my goodness. Can you see? Can you see it? Well, there it went. It's either an M or a W. It's got like a. I know it's some kind of maker. I just don't know who. I mean, it's not gold or anything, but it would be help to know who it is. Okay, so things I pulled to list in no particular order. I just would go in there and I found things like, oh, didn't even remember I had this. This is super cool. I don't. Oh yeah, it is a maker, Natasha, but it's cool. Even the hair is cool, and that's probably my hair if I'm being honest, because I shed like a mofo. Sometimes when I'm taping up a package, like especially after I wash my hair and it's down. If it's up, it's not usually a problem. But if I just wash my hair and it's down, I've taped a hair into the. I know that's really gross, but I can't pull it off or it would rip the label. So it's clean hair. See the panthers? Aren't they pretty? Not pretty, but aren't they cool? And Natasha, I think it's just like a. I mean, this would sell for. Not. I don't know how much I put it for. I'll comp it. But little rhinestones, panther, punk rocks. Not really steampunk. That would be a huge stretch. So goth, punk, panther, Natasha. Natasha? I'm not going to read it. And I'm just listing like different fun things, cheaper things, because I have free listings right now. I like to take when I have free insertion, say that, free insertion fees, I like to list the lower end stuff. If that makes sense. Like things that this is I showed you recently. I just think it's cool. What kind of heart is this again? With the wings in their name? And Lisa, don't come for me. Gina, you dum-dum. You know, the winged heart. Is that all it's called? Is a winged heart? It's very Guns N' Roses. I mean, I wouldn't put that in there, but that's like their logo. Aurora Borealis. It's just cool. Hard to ship. And this vintage swatch, I need to do comps again. Like in really nice condition, these sell for over 100. This particular one. Ooh, it looks like you can get that off really easy. I think, God, I remember having these in the 80s. Well, it looks like maybe I can unscrew this. I do have some Dollar Tree batteries. I don't know if they're that universal. These door knockers, because I just think they're the bomb. F and com. I mean, come on, people. Look at that. And they're heavy. I wouldn't want a guy to wear them. So I pulled those aside, and nobody makes them. Well, somebody made them, but nobody took credit for it. And as I've said before, and I sent out an offer on the Miriam Haskells, but the watcher might just be a looky-loo or somebody. It wouldn't be somebody that's selling the exact same pair because there's no such thing out there. Miriam Haskell, certain ones are so rare and unique that it's not like I'm competing. But anyways, I'm asking 400 and I sent an offer for 300. I just like this. Remind me what this is called. These all have names. God. This kind of, this. It has a name. It's not just like, I don't know. What is it? Help me. Let me take those and put these out. More door knockers. These aren't as cool. I think these are still door knockers, aren't they? Lion heads. I just think those would be, like, I'll put like $12.99 probably. I'll put more on these door knockers because they're cool with all the Stonehenge. Oof, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this very long, which I didn't plan on doing it very long anyways. Just because it's not exactly jewelry. I need to list other things. This Tinkerbell mirror. But I don't know if that closes right. So we might have to rethink this one. I don't know. That's Niffy. McFiffy. Like, I'm not doing any sterling or any... Like I said, I want to just list the... Oh, this might have too much wear. This might have too much orange wear on it. So maybe I'll just keep it. You know what I'm saying? I'd snagged a Juicy Couture charm that I've had before. Oh my God, I've had probably... Well, they made hundreds, if not thousands of charms. I've had 100 of their charms. It's the cute... It has a name. It was one of... No, I can't say. Juicy had so many charms that were my favorite. Like, I could try to say, oh, that was my... But then, oh no, but that was my... So many favorites. But of the purse charms, this was my favorite. So I can narrow it down to that. And they probably had 50 to 100 purse charms. Not that go on a purse, but actual little charms. It's so cute. It's hot pink. It's got a little rhinestone. I'll show you when I get it. And is this... How would you list that? I mean, just silver tone chain. Dog paw? Would you say dog paw? Dog print? Paw print? Dog paw print? Thought I was making it easy on myself. These are easy, but these might be listed. So that's why I pulled these out. I'm going to look. Because, yeah, my bad if they're listed and I had them out there. And these earrings, it's not that I like them, but... They at least have a name so I could comp them. Oops, an earring came. Let me tell you what the name is. I don't know the name. It's not a name I know. Oh my God, it's dead quiet in here. I can hear the clock. Can you hear it in there? MJ ENT? What the kind of name is that? MJ, I'm telling you. ENT. I need to write that down. MJENT. That doesn't even sound like anything. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't even sound like any kind of name. MJENT. I'm going to write it down. So I'll look it up. MJENT. Magent? Weird. Okay. How long have I been going? I plan to only go 20 at the most. And just these, you know, I don't do well with these at all. Dress clips, fur clips. Little faux pearl. Little tertsies. Dress clip, fur clips. Just sterling silver. I'm so sick of just boring sterling silver. Boring sterling silver. I said that 15 times. Hoops. I might not list these because I don't know what to call them. I'm going to list this little guy because he's so cute. Is he a maker? I don't think he is. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, Austria crystal. Austria crystals. So that's easy. Austria, pin, brooch, blue, crystal cat thing. Humma. I think these earrings are so pretty. I know, they're granny, but they're pretty, so they get to be granny, right? And again, that's that thing again. There's a word for that. That's kind of like this. There's a word for, especially this one. Thermal? Something thermal? Is it thermal? You know who would know is Miss Denise. I think these are fun. Like mime. I would put like mime, clown, vintage. These are probably from the 80s is my guess. Oh, thank you, AC. Thank you. And yeah, I enjoyed that, making that video that way, but yeah, there's no way I can sit there. It's also very hot and stuffy in there, in that area. There's not much room to move. So the most I can do is just plop a few things down and go pretty with one hand, because it doesn't work right with the thingy, with the tripod. This is just I don't know. I don't know if it's modern or vintage. Toggles are always hard because they could be modern or vintage. I mean, it's not like phenomenal. It's just a cool little... I bought myself a J. Crew necklace last night. Now, I might have bought it to resell. There's one I want to buy for myself, but I just don't think I'm going to do it because it would be like $30 with shipping, and it's an amazing thing. It's so pretty. It's so Art Deco. Oh my God, my water almost went. And God, I picked awkward things to sell because I don't know what to call these. Guess what? I won't be listing half the shit I'm showing you. They're very cool, but I mean, gold tone, silver tone, nope. I mean, the sterling ones, these are easier. At least you can say sterling silver hoop. Okay, I'm mad at myself right now. I'm annoyed with myself. So I'll be listing maybe half of what I told you. This is a very strange and cool old, I don't know if it's antique, but it's an old sucker. Would you call that sword or a dagger? It's a glass stone, but look at this old, I wish I could zoom in with my phone. Look at that old, and I don't believe it's not sterling. I mean, I didn't test it, but I just don't think it is. And I don't think it matters. It's just cool. So I got a bunch of things that are going to be hard AF to describe. So that's awesome, Gina. And then these that, you know, I don't expect to get... Well, some of these, the door knockers will be easy. The paw print. Thermo. Maybe if I type in, like, thermo, like this, you know, that'll be easy to explain. And this I want the proper word for, because it's not rhinestone. So, unless I can figure out the proper word, because there's people that collect that, whatever that is, thermalite. This one has some, I'm just going to sell them as is. These are nice button covers. Do people make these? They just buy the button cover and then they take whatever they had and make it into a button. Oh, duh. Did I just show you the wrong way? You know, they're vintage enough. I don't. They're just no. They just aren't sterling. But they're cool, and I always wish there was four. There was only three: horseshoe, cowboy hat, and cowboy boot. But I think someone will buy them. They're not magnetic. I mean, I'll test them. I guess I'll test them. I haven't done that. Ugh. Oh, and the big thing was when I was looking through the jewelry in the other room in the bins, which is none of my personal jewelry. It just, I mean, that's just, you know what I mean? That's for sale. My personal jewelry, I hate this ring. I don't know why I took it in here. That my personal jewelry is in my room. Anyway, so I'm looking through, looking for the stuff I told you I was looking for. I had lost this not too long ago, a few weeks, I don't know, because I was in the hospital and I don't know if it was around then. I love this ring. I bought this on eBay. I buy retail on eBay, whatever. And it was $20, and I love it. And I'd been looking for it because I keep most of my rings that I take on and off a lot right here by my bed in a thing. And I was just last night again looking for it, like, oh my God. And I saw, like, when I bought it, like, I was looking through eBay, my purchases, and I'm like, where's that ring? How that was in one, I have no clue. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rhyme or reason for my personal ring to have gotten in Gen Pop of stuff I'm going to list. Except for major senior moment. It's a problem, folks. Okay, so this came, and I know his jewelry sells for something. I thought this came with this person's actual jewelry, John Hardy. But I took it out of the thing because I thought, I think it's meant to, it's polishing cloth, right? That's what it feels like. I mean, what else would it be, right? Not going to clean your glosses. Well, sometime I'll polish something. I'm wearing my little, just a vintage Brighton. Oh, yeah, I mean, I think it's vintage. And then, I mean, the one I have with the black one is from the 90s, so, yeah. And this is, I don't know why I put this on. I mean, I guess I could list this, because this said, oh, this is Natasha again. Do you think this is, are we talking about the same Natasha? I wanted to say this is like Natasha, but it's probably just Natasha. I'm probably just complicating it. Yeah, it's just Natasha. Looky, we got two Natashas. Okay. That's why I put it on. Sometimes I put things on, and then I'm like, oh, I'll test that for whatever. Okay, so we're getting there. I don't know why I threw these watches in. Just because... Oh, I know. Because these are decent. Yeah, Brighton. This one's sort of a worn Brighton. I got to figure out which one's less worn. I'll keep one and get rid of the other. And then this one is Citizen and Ferrucci. I looked them up. The Citizen is worth a little bit of money. And by Mother of Pearl, I forget what I found out. Oh, let me use a polishing cloth on it. And by a little bit of money, I mean, okay, that looks like the worn Brighton. Oof, no? Damn. Both of these same Brightons came in. Oh, yeah, this one's more worn. So I'll keep that out. Both of those Brightons came in the same lot. Isn't that weird? I don't put her on because I like her. Oh, no. I think I did this before and it was way too small. Is that a thing? Is that a possibility? No, it fits. It's not way too small. It's probably... Isn't it pretty? Don't you love Brighton? I got no necklace on. I just put this on. Okay, so the Citizen, the Brighton, and the Ferrucci. I think I looked at the Ferrucci and it's crap. That's my guess. But I'll do it again. And then the Michael Kors. I need to go grab those watch batteries. I don't know why I didn't bring them in. Dang it, me. And then these earrings, I know. These I would list because they're cool. They may never sell. But as the old lady... An old lady's not a bad thing. I'm an old lady, so don't get it twisted. Would you call those like bells? They're almost... This always reminds me a little bit of Haskell. But the quality is not Haskell. I could show you the Haskell earrings. If I remember, I'll show you the Haskell earrings. I think they're right over there. And I just think these are cool. Mother of Pearl, vintage. I don't think anything's, no, nothing's wrong. Multi-layer, you know, so that's real easy to list. Vintage mother of pearl. There's just specks of shit on there. So that's easy. I'll put all these watches in here, and oh, and then the fake Louis. I didn't even look up Louis watches, and it's funny. Yeah, I feel like wearing the fake Louis. Is that wrong with me? I'm trying to see if it was ticking. I didn't even know they made real Louis watches, which is dumb. Like, of course they do, right? Every brand seems to make a watch. But I'll look up and see what a real Louis one looks like, because this is so like, yeah, genuine leather. First of all, Louis isn't leather. They're not their monogram anyway. Maybe they make their watch bands leather. But I don't know. Lisa, you might know this. I mean, it just feels like fakey shit. But would Louis Vuitton, or Louis, would they put genuine leather? Even, I mean, if it was actually leather, I don't know that high-end people like have to put, do they? It seems like such a China cheap shit thing to do. Louis Vuitton Paris. Yeah, no. And then what is this? See that? I don't know. What's it new? Let me show you the I gotta ship that, and I'm gonna ship this guy's necklace in my vape box. I mean, it's a nice, sturdy, heavy box. I'm gonna put tissue paper, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's either that, or put it in just tissue paper, maybe bubble wrap, and then a garbanzo bag. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. On my pink bag on eBay. Sorry. In case. I should put that at the top. And yeah, I did list the gecko. Oh no, I think they're both. Let me try. Well, no, because yeah, this one's. Oh my god, this one's more worn. Shitballs. The watch. I'm just looking. They're probably. I put them aside probably because they're both so worn. And Brighton says don't use the polishing cloth, and that's because they're like, yeah, we make cheap shit, and you're just gonna take off the finish. Oh, let me do the back. Yeah, once their shit's worn, there's no rehabbing it. That didn't do anything. There's no rehabbing their tarnishedness. It's unfortunate. They should make something. Oh, no. It's like I'll show you in a minute how it's worn. Yeah, now it just looks shiny and worn. It's this weird, like, can you see it? You probably can't see it. It doesn't look worn there. Well, this looks worn. This is like black. Can you see that? I still like it. Still not mad at it. It's so quiet in here. I'm just going to rub it. What can it hurt? I was just going to keep one anyway. I'm going to rub. See if I can see a difference. I can't tell. Let me rub. Because if the back is funky, I would sell it. But the front can't be. Can't have an old dingy looking watch. Wonder if I'm rubbing off the stain, or not the sterling, the silver tone. Well, now I can't tell. But I watched a Brighton video from the Brighton people, not some just person. The Brighton executives, whatever they are, the people at the Brighton. And they showed I don't know, they didn't show a watch because obviously you can't dip that in whatever. I don't know, it kind of looks shinier. I'm blind as a bat. I can't tell. I'm going to leave these out of the mix. I love them both. Maybe I'll wear one on each wrist. Okay, I'm just going to show you the Miriam Haskells again, if they're right there. Just 2 seconds. It's so quiet in here. I'm freaking out. I'm not hot yet, but I'm freaking out over the silence. It causes me slight anxiety. Okay. But I'm curious to see if it helps you with the sound. I'm willing to, suffer for you. 2 seconds. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, nothing much? Okay. Thought shit went down. Oh god. Here it is. And I never lose the high-end shit I have listed. I know exactly where the high-end shit I have listed is. There's some in the other room and there's some in here, and it's like, yeah. Oh, they're right on top, nearly. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Oh, I cannot with these. So gorgeous. Oh my god. Oops. So delicate. It does everything. Oh my holy word. They're just gorge. Can't not love Miriam. Can't not love her. Here's the other stuff that's in here. That's what I'm calling high end. Well, $100 or more. This one by some designer that, frankly, I find ugly as ugly as barf. I'm an idiot. And this Solo Dolo earring by a artist from the maybe 1970s. And I've got it listed high, and gosh darn, I wish I had both of them. And then this John Iverson, right? Is that how you say his name? I should know by now. Tried to say it 100 million times. Yeah, John Iverson. I think I only have it listed for $300 now. It's broken, needs to be repaired. Retails for $500. That's the one I sold the necklace from the same guy for $500. Took it that's a $1,200 necklace that I sold that cheap. And this one is just so pretty. It's not that artist. Because I asked that artist. I said, "Is this yours?" And he's like, "No, it's not mine." He said, but he said it was very cool. And it is very cool. But this is a lot what the Iverson that I sold for $500 looked like. His was longer and gold plated or gold wash or something, but looked very similar to this. That's why when I sent him an email, I showed him a picture of this too, and I'm like, "Is this yours?" Because he has hang tags. So if the hang tag comes loose, then who is it? You don't know. Love this turquoise piece. Turquoise. I should wear it till I sell it. I don't like to do that. I'll do it if something's not delicate or isn't going to get you know what I mean? But in general, I don't do it because, I don't know. To me, it's for sale. It's not yours anymore to fuck with. But right now, I'm going to F with it. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. Never did find that gold. It wasn't real gold. But the big hunk of turquoise, really nice big hunk of turquoise with the gold. The gold, not gold, maybe it's gold plate, I don't know. Around it. I haven't found that either. I've been missing that for a couple months now. It's so quiet in here, you guys. And I'm back to purple lipstick. Whatever, it was quicker today. So, I need to put this back. I love this hand wrought. Speaking of hand wrought, just gorgeous lotus sort of. I think of the bronze. It's just a cool thing. I got a thrift store. Well, where else do I get things? Okay. Yeah, so I got the faux, I gotta turn my feet back on. And sorry, I was so excited. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like forward facing and I can blah 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 and hoo to boo. I'm trying to find my other ring that I feel naked. I'll put my beautiful free pearl that my man from the Goodwill sent me. Nicest thing ever. Nose doesn't do this unless I'm touching jewelry. So weird. Yeah, I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And then I went in and tried to do it with the tripod in there today. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I put the tripod here, put the tripod there, move the tripod up, move the tripod down. And what for me is, oof, yeah, this one's tight. This one, somebody has a small wrist. I bet this is, because I have a 6-inch wrist, so this is like 6 inches. Like a 6.5 or 7 is nice and floaty. So I must have had this one on because this is small but nice and floaty still. And it just, yeah, this one's a little bit bigger. I need to find my mandrel. See how this will move about the wrist, and this is like, nope, she's right there. So, yeah, it just didn't, for many reasons. I can't sit there that long in that chair. It's very hot out there. Even without the fan, it's cooler in here. It's always hot out there, and stuffy. But not just that. The forward facing, when I put it in my hand, I can see better. Like, oh, this is okay. Here's what I'm doing. But then I'm, one-handed, so that's not good. But when I did it on the tripod, maybe it's just because I'm dyslexic. I don't know what it is. But like I would put my hand and I have to look and see, okay, wait, can you know what I mean? I have to look to see if you could see. And I tried putting it at a certain angle, which in theory, it'll get some of it or most of it. But a lot of it, my hands are going to be over like, do you see this jewelry? You see this jewelry? How about this jewelry? That's what it's going to be. And that's not fun for me. That's just complicated and it screws with my already screwed brain. So as much as in theory, I would love to do that. At least, have the option. Though, that said, I'm just going to ramble on. I would not, oh my God, I didn't brush my hair today. Want to see what happens? And do you see it? It's because at night I sleep with the sleep mask on and it just goes like this, like this, like this. And then in the morning, my hair is like this. And I took a shower and didn't brush my hair first. Anyhow, yeah, because it'd be nice to have that option. The only option, and that was at midnight last night too, by the way. The only time I'll do that is just a one-handed 5-minute or like I did last night. Oh, I was going to say, there's no way I could take a 7-pound, 5-pound, even 3-pound jewelry lot and sit out there and do it. I mean, I was doing it on my couch and the lighting is much better out there. And it's just nicer out there. It's a dungeon in here. It's a dungeon. It's beautiful out there. But anyway, it hurt my back. I couldn't sit there. Kristen. Girl. You feel my pain. I'm 30 years older than you. So feel my pain times whatever that is. Anyways. Trying to detangle my... Oh my... Do you see how... Can you tell that I'm more like... I'm... Because that fan's off and it's quiet. And it's not that I'm not a person that likes... I don't like, I can sit with myself and be quiet and all that zen. And it's not that just... It's just the... I don't know, maybe because I lived in LA for so long. The traffic... Like you're always hearing like sounds. Honestly, I've been using sound machines since they had sound machines and fans before that and whatever. I don't know what it is, but this is uncomfortable. And I have my fan on the lowest setting. It's not like I have a... And both of them are off. I have a little one, or, more like that kind. It's old as dirt. I leave it on 24/7. How many? 365 days. So it's a wonder they don't all just break down like the first year. Because who does that? I don't think a lot of people do that. And I've had sound machines. I had a sound machine when I met my husband. And then he was like, he didn't like it. And I just got over it. And it doesn't matter. The point is, that's the AC. That helps a little bit. Doesn't feel very cool. But that helps a little bit. But it's just a constant sound. Is anybody else like that? I'm so glad I found her. I was bumming. And I'm not taking this off. I told you I'm not, and I'm not. I keep changing my wedding rings. That's not really a wedding ring, but I just keep mixing and matching. But yeah, I love her. Oh, I mean, I love her. But these two. I can't with these two. It's my favorite ring I've ever gotten in a lot. I think so. Even though this wasn't technically in a lot, it was from the Goodwill. man that wanted to send me something nice. But so I have that's why I don't look at this and go, I love this so much, because I don't love pearls. I love this so much. All right, ramble on, and we're at 35 minutes. I don't have any jewelry coming. Maybe tomorrow. The lot that I didn't upload. One was 24, one was 16. So I wasn't out a lot of money. I got that bright necklace I showed you, and then those little sterling earrings. I don't know that I got anything else. Should have showed you what I got from that lot. It was a junk. Both of them. One for 16 and 25. And you'd probably say, well, yeah, you're probably going to get junk for that price, but I don't always. Sometimes I get good things for cheap. But anyways, I have more coming from that same seller, and I regret it because they've had some crap-ass lots. But then I have some good stuff coming, but she hasn't been able to ship yet because her FedEx got messed up. So I'm dying to get these other. It's just not even making sense now. I need to go because that AC isn't helping my stress level, my anxiety level for that quietness in here. If you stuck with me, thank you. If you see anything that I am putting up, let me know before I put it up, because Darcy knows. Did I already say Darcy earlier? I hope so. I didn't say the wrong name. So I'm looking for the rings, and I may never find them. I'll keep looking. Just like my priority is I have to find the watch that I sold, but I was hoping by happenstance or as a byproduct I would find the rings that you were wanting, Darcy. All right, you guys. That's for you. Peace out.